Hi there, good morning, and welcome to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. I'm just going to grab my book over here. I left it a little bit too far away. Anyways, we're here to do the series that we're running for February, an episode from that. This is 28 albums that had a love or a heart theme in them. And we're here again to do another one. So the one we're doing today is from a band called Riverside. Yes, they are a prog band right out of Poland, actually. This album was my first time listening to it. A pretty strong album. I think it's very similar to the one that I own, which is ID Identity, which is quite a good album. This one I think is its predecessor, or maybe might have been 2 albums ago. I think this is like number 5 in the studio album collection. So it's called Love, Fear, and the Time Machine. Features, I think there's 10 tracks on here total. Yep, I think there's 10. It's about an hour in length, this album. Good, solid album. Lots of what I would call normal sounds for this band. I got the wrong glasses on, sorry. Put on the other ones. The reason I like these ones is those ones are a little bit crooked on my face. They look kind of funny. So anyways, you have almost every song on here is really solid. Like you've got everything is at least a 6. Most of the stuff is a 6. All pretty solid tracks. There's no really outstanding track on this album, at least for me. Everything is just pretty solid. It's pretty good. The tracks that I'm going to talk a little bit about are the opening track, which is called Lost. It's clear, it's heavy, kind of a soulful guitar solo, which I like quite a bit. Most of the album is pretty clear sounding. It's a very good production album. Lots of heavy guitar riffing throughout. Lots of keyboard parts, some of it more of a solo and some of it just more of a background sound. Also, you've got some piano on here and the occasional acoustic guitar bit as well. The vocals are very smooth sounding, but very high pitched, almost a marshmallowy feel to the song, vocals on this album, sorry. Another song I like quite a bit is Addicted. Really some very heavy soloing here. Vocals are a little bit more marshmallowy than most of the rest of the tracks, but still pretty solid. Saturated Me. This is kind of like a scrapey kind of, kind of a scrapey like a guitar sound to it, or riff if you prefer. Very heavy keyboard parts to it. Other song I like, Toward the Blue Horizon. This one's a little bit different. It's a quicker track, grows heavy, and the soloing becomes very dominant towards the end of the track. So those are among the tracks I like the best. Like I said, there's about 10 tracks on here. Most of them falling in the 6 to 7, or one track around 8 minutes, but most of them are 6 or 7 minutes. Couple of 3 and 4 minute ones, and a 1-8 one. But a strong album, definitely one that I would like to get. I do like this band quite a bit. They have a bit of a Rush sound, at least they did on ID Identity. Sorry. That album had some songs on there very Rush-like. This, not as much of that going on, but very progressive in nature. Really good album. Highly recommend anything by this band. So there you have it. Riverside, which is a Polish band, and the album Love, Fear, and the Time Machine. Sorry, I forgot that last part. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell above my head. Also, if you want, you can make comments about the band, about the album, or if you want, you can give your own band and your own album. So we will be back again tomorrow with another episode of my 28 bands that had a love or a heart in their album title. So take care and have yourself a good one. Goodbye.